Yo, welcome back everyone. First new OpenTTD video in a while. I know I just put out the AI battle, but that was recorded a long time ago. That's why the quality's kind of a little in the shitter. I just kind of wanted to make sure to get something out of it. Today, we're talking about stations in OpenTTD. Stations, they're pretty simple, but if you don't know much about them, it can kind of be a little overwhelming. So let's go over the types of stations first. Just moving on Traham here. First, we have the rail station, and when you're constructing it, you have the orientation. So this is station facing like this. This is station facing like that. Pretty simple. Here you see the number of tracks. So if you want one track, 2, 3, and you can kind of see it shows you what you're building in the white as you go up the number of tracks or the platform lengths. And if you want to be anything different, you drag and drop, or you just click and hold. And then you do this, and it'll tell you the areas. So 7x3, 11x5, whatever you need. If you want something like that, that works. Then you have the road stations, in which you have the bus versus through station, and then a few varieties of terminal stations. But if you're using a mod pack, sometimes some buses won't fit in the terminals or road vehicles. And then you have the same as trucks. It'll be the same as trams. Now, if we go over here, boats only have one type of station. You just build a dock, and it has to be on a piece like this, right? It can't be on a sloped. And if it does, so you like build also lengths 2. And that means you build a dock there. And then airports, in which I don't have them all on right now, but you just hover over it, and you'll be able to build the airport. If you have a setting on, there's 2 settings. Either a town will allow 2 airports of any size, or it will have a thing that says, noise allowance or something like that. It's been a while since I've used airports, so I don't really remember exactly what it's called. And then each airport will have a noise maximum, or each airport will have a amount of noise they put out, and then you can only build up to that amount at a time. And then next up we get up to the station's coverage area. So it's that blue area around the white, that's the coverage area. So if, let's say if we're the coal mine here, if it's not touching, we're not in the coverage, we aren't getting anything done, we're not getting any coal. It says supplies nothing up there, supplies nothing. And then if we hover over it, just even in the corner, supplies coal. If we get all of it, supplies coal. As long as you have one tile on an industry, it should be good. Some are finicky. Steel mill here, it will accept iron ore, but if we want passengers, but the steel mill can't accept it, has to be closer. See? Or sometimes sawmills can be a little finicky. See there, it's nothing but goods. Until you get over the whole thing, it will accept wood. And I think it's the same with refineries sometimes, depending on yeah, you see nothing goods, but this side, you need to be on like this part, not just the tanks. And otherwise it'll accept nothing. Next up, station spreading. Let's say you place a station here, but you want it to be in reach of town. I'm gonna take another piece of station. A lot of times people use it with a bus station, but I'll just use it with a rail just for this. I'm gonna control click, find the station we want to connect to, and then it's connected. And now, if you hover over it, see it's got all that area, and I'll look at passengers. Also, with towns, if you go over here in land area information, it'll tell you exactly how much the acceptance is. So 4 out of 8. So if we get 8 out of 8, then it'll accept passengers. So if we get it's in the range of the stadium and this house, it will accept passengers. If it's in only one, it won't. It will supply passengers though. And you see the same with mail, where it's 1 of 8. And with some, it'll be just goods. If I find a bigger town, it'll be like 6 of 8. That's why you need the bigger buildings for it to accept goods. Or if a town destroys one, then sometimes your station will stop accepting goods, and then you'll just be dumping goods on the station. And yeah, you can do the same with this. It's something you can look at in the settings. Station spread. Oh, accent space of bread. So 25 tiles. So we have a 25 tile gap here. That's how far we can go. Right? And it's the same station. So pretty good. That's very useful. You know, if you want to connect these two farms on the same station. Right? You have one in this range, you drop this over here, they're both in range. Boom. And that's basically it with stations. Other than that, there's not really too much. Yeah, if you have anything to add, put it in the comments. I'll be happy to read what you have. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe, and any other things you would like to do. If you do what you like, then what am I to do? To hate on that? I mean, even if it's telling me that this is a bad video, at least you're saying what you feel. And have a good day. Bye.